Well, hello, my beautiful Saggies. Look at you. You got a good spread this month. So, welcome everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cindy. I am the modern day spiritual advisor. I use multiple modalities, including tarot, astrology, mediumship, all kinds of things to help you on your path. Hypnotherapy as well. I know a lot of us are trying to let go of past karma, old karma. If you watched my astrology videos for the horoscope for August, we have this lunar eclipse going on. And so, I do hypnotherapy, past life regressions. I am specially certified in that. So, have been doing it for, I want to say 5 years, 6 years now. Yeah, it's been a while. Um, so my gorgeous ones, I'm taking it back to old school. I'm giving you a full spread, like the Celtic spread that we used to do on your Indigo Path, that other channel, and then this one in the beginning. Um, this is in preparation for September, where I'm only going to do a small video and include the astrology and tarot together. It'll be a very short video, and then you can do the extended download on my website. It's only going to be like, I can't remember if it's $1.99 or $2.99, and I don't want to mislead you, but it's one of those. So let's talk about you. Enough about what's going on with me. So, my gorgeous Saggies, in your first position, and this is the Grand Lux tarot deck. I don't know that it's out yet for everyone. I know that he did a small, this first edition, and I think he sold out already. So, I know a lot of you like tarot, different tarot cards, but eventually he'll let it, he usually sells them on Amazon at some point. So this is you, your temperance. This is your now position. So the temperance is about bringing something forth from the ether, bringing something forth from the other dimensions, bringing something forth from your life path, bringing something forth. And we do have this solar eclipse that's going to go on the 11th. I'll have that video attached at the end of this video so you guys can go watch it. And so this is about, I've talked to you Saggies about this, my sweet Saggies. You have this knowing of just knowing, and it's hard to explain to people that even though you don't see it, you just know that it's to be, right? And it's like beyond faith. It's the knowing, right? Which is kind of what you do. You make the unknown known. And so for the last couple years, for the last maybe 8 months or 10 months for some of you, it's just been really, really hard, because it doesn't matter how many times you fall, you'll always smile at the next person. You'll never let them know what's really, really going on. Yeah, you can be really abrupt with some things, and you can be really upfront with some things, but that's because they asked you. Listen, my moons and Saggy, don't ask if you don't want to know the truth, because we kind of don't have a filter that way, right? I mean, I've learned as I've gotten older, but you could be going through some really bad stuff, that's my point, and nobody would know how bad it is, because you keep such a smiling face, because you have this innate knowing that everything's going to work out anyway, because you see it, and it's not their fault, whoever comes towards you. You don't have to be mean to them. You can always see the brighter side of things, right? And if you look at the astrology wheel, Scorpio moves into Sagittarius, where Scorpio is kind of moody and really going within and really trying to understand. Then you come out to be the Saggy, where it's very light and you have an understanding and you see the best things in all, right? And so the reason I'm mentioning this is because, or the reason I just went off on that tangent, is because over and over and over in the past 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, 8 months, it's just like you can't catch a break. You can't catch a break. You do have some luck, but you can't catch a break, right? My life didn't used to be this way. Why have I lost everything? What is really going on? I know this is not to be true forever, but when is that next phase coming? So that's kind of what you've been doing. That's where you're at. You're kind of letting go of things. You're kind of processing things. You continue to do what you do, and you're waiting, but there's some things that are coming through. There's some clarity that's happening, and there's some things that are going to come down to the physical, and that's like your now. So your now to me is like now to a week and a half, right? So what's crossing you, and you're right on the right track. Like, you are so connected to spirit, to your higher self, to oneness, to the other worlds. Like, you're so connected, you just know. You just know. Yeah, we have our faith. We have our faith that we do, but and sometimes that gets tested, but we just kind of know. And you're like, well, no, I'm not crazy because I know, right? So what's crossing you, the reason I'm saying this is because you're right on track. You're right where you're supposed to be. I know it doesn't feel good. I know there's some fear that's starting to creep in, but you're not looking at it and you're like, nope, not going to do that. I'm going to come over here, right? I know that it's hard to know what you know and it's still not become available in the physical, right? So what's crossing you, what Spirit wants you to know, and their advice is the sun is coming. The sun is here. It is going to start aligning. Because we deal in space-time, it takes space-time for it to unfold, right? Which you have an understanding. But they just want to remind you that you are seeing what you're seeing is true. And you are taking the actions if you're taking the actions. Don't get stuck in fear. Don't get stuck in making the wrong choice. Don't get stuck in thinking too much about it and not doing. Do. Take every opportunity. If you did it one way and it's not working, do it another way. Whatever this is, just continue to do, because it is coming. It's on its way. It's actually here. It's just about the unfolding, like space-time. Like, everything's got to align for these things to manifest, right? So, where you came from is the Queen of Swords. So for some of you, this was a person that you were needing to let go of. For others of you, this was a person that you were ready to meet. I kind of feel like this is a person you need to let go of. For some. For others of you, this was you. This person, so the Queen of Swords, whom I love very much. The Queen of Swords has come from a lot of losses. The Queen of Swords stands in her convictions. The Queen of Swords doesn't get muddled in what she should keep or what she should let go of. She can, with that sword, she can let it go. Like, she's not going to hold on extra baggage. She's been through too much to hold on to extra baggage, and she understands this. She's very independent. And so, you being the Saggy, we're having to stand up for what you believed in. We're having to stand up and be independent. We're having to let some people go, some things go, some belief systems go. You're a Saggy. You're about the belief system, right? And so some belief systems you were letting go. So whatever this was, it caused you to come into this space where this stuff is actually coming through and manifesting, right? So in your fourth position, this is from now to 2 weeks. So you have the Five of Cups. So this is why they want to tell you about the sun and the Temperance. I really feel like this is really prominent because you're very weary. I can feel you, Sag. You're weary. You get mad, you keep going, and then you get sad and you keep going. But it's getting to that point where you're weary, right? You're like, how much more can I take? How much more can I take? No, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to do it. And then you have these like conversations. How much more can I take? How much more can I take? Nope, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, right? But you're getting tired. You're getting weary. And you just want that stuff to come forth. It's like, how many more lessons do I have to learn? How bad does it have to get, right? And so in this next 2 weeks, they want you to focus on, because it's going to feel like you want to focus on here, and it's because you're tired. You need to take care of yourself. You need to rest. You need to really learn to love yourself. This is kind of what you've been learning over the last 2 years, is how to love yourself, that you're just as important, that you should do for you so that you will be healthy enough to do for others, right? And so they're saying there's going to be maybe some situations that it's almost like the straw that broke the camel's back, right? But it doesn't have to be, because they're saying continue to focus on what you have. Continue to focus on what you have and where you want to go, not what hasn't come and how it used to be, or what you let go, right? But what you have and where you want to go. There is some clearing that you're having to do, especially in this lunar eclipse. But as you clear and let go of what no longer serves you, you make room in your energetic field for your abundance to come in. So there is something, I feel like for a lot of you, it's like a belief system. I keep hearing belief system. It's like it's not somebody you need to let go of. It's not something you need to let go of. It's not, it's like you need to believe as much in yourself as you do in the universe. Like you need to believe and understand that you are worthy, that you can have this. This was always yours to begin with. That's what I'm feeling like you're going through and processing right now. Well, of course, we do have Mercury retrograde, so, you know, somebody could come back around where you're like, you know, they pull that trigger and you're like, no, I'm worthy. You gotta do this. I'm worthy. I've come too far. This isn't what I want. I want this. I can have abundance. I can have happiness and joy again. It's not going to stay that way forever. It's time for me to have happiness and joy. That's what I'm feeling with this card. And that's what you're dealing with in the next 2 weeks. So in your 5th position from your higher self, yeah, I think somebody's coming back. From your higher self, I always ask your higher selves, what is the one message they want to bring through to help you move forward in your life, to help you get through this phase, to help you not be in so much agony? Because I feel like a lot of you are in agony or weary. I feel a lot weary. And it's not a battle outside, it's a battle within. I know it's showing up outside. I'm feeling like the battle within. Okay, so their message is the 6 of Cups. I see this 2 ways. I'm seeing that for some of you, somebody is going to come back around so that you can complete this cycle, this old karma, this completion of this contract or whatever it is that you guys decided to do, and it's time to complete it. For others of you, I feel like this is good credit coming from your past life. Good credit coming from your past. Like, you did something, I mean, if you don't believe in past lives, which I'm not sure why, but everybody has their belief system, because there's now evidence of it. So in your past life, maybe you did so much so that you could have the abundance come in through here. But if you don't believe in past lives, then look at yourself now and how kind you are to people, and maybe you went the extra mile for somebody a while back, maybe years ago, maybe even in your childhood, and they may be coming back to repay you. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like, this is karmic stuff that's coming to be completed. That's what your higher self wants you to know. And so if you've been in that space of without, your whole world turning upside down, it is time for things to be completed and you to move into this new phase. Make sense? I apologize if I have to cough. I'm still dealing with this bronchitis. It's right at the end, but I'm still dealing with it. So, and here I go. I had to cough just because I said it. Pardon me. So, in your 6th position, this is the latter 2 weeks of August. You have the 6 of Wands. So this is you. So it looks like the money's coming, the accolades are coming, the position's coming, the job's coming, the house is coming, the peace is coming, the acknowledgement is coming. That's what you're going to be dealing with in the latter 2 weeks of August. It looks like you're going to be rewarded for the things, the hard work that you've been doing for some of you over the last 2 years. And for some of you, it's just been like 6 months that you're going to get, like maybe you just started this project and it looks like you get accolades for it. So, in your 7th position, this is your fear, which we've already talked about. So your fear is the 6 of Swords. Your fear is, will it ever be stable? Will it ever be secure? Will the chaos ever stop happening? Will that ever happen? Will I ever be in a peaceful, loving, happy place again? That's your fear. Is that ever coming? So some of you, it's not even that, is that ever coming? Some of you, oh wow. So I'm hearing for some, it's can I hold out until it happens? Can I make it until I see it physically? the peace, the happiness, the abundance, the stability, the security, the comfort, the relationship. Yeah, that's the message. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, can I hold out and make it until it actually shows up? You can. You can. It's just a fear. It's a fear. You know you don't want to do that, so you look at what you want to do. You look at where you want to be, and you do that. Now, in your 8th position, this is the way a loved one will be viewing you or dealing with you, or this is the universe. And so you have the 8 of coins, so they see you as very studious. They see you as very focused on something, focused on your goals, focused on your life, focused on your relationship, focused on, focused on what it is that you want to do, where it is that you want to go, how it is that you're going to achieve these things, right? And so the universe is going to support you. They see that you're studying. They see that you're trying. They see that you are doing everything possible to get to where you can. And they will support you in that. A loved one will support you in that. Your friends will understand about that. They know that you're focused. They know that, and that's kind of why you've had this luck, because they see it. They see that you come from your heart. They see that you're good natured. They see it, and they want to help you. You had to learn to let people help you. That was part of your lesson. So in your 9th position, this is the hopes and dreams. But to me, it's that outer energy that's coming in, that outer realm that's coming in. You have the 9 of coins. So you have this energy coming in. I think your lives are really going to be changed. Like, they're already kind of starting to change. Well, no, they've changed. But they're going to start changing again for the abundance and the prosperity, right? But I'm hearing September really loud. And so this goes with this energy as the energy that's coming in. The 9 of coins is not just about, it doesn't have to be about a person being single. The 9 of coins is about someone who's worked very hard for what they have, and they're very independent, and they're in their phase of leisure and comfort and security, right? Those things have broken through. They figured out how to get those things they wanted, and they're actually coming in, and they continue to work towards that. That's what I'm seeing for you. I'm seeing you're going to be in this position where the money is not going to go away, where the abundance is not going to go away, where the relationship is not going to go away, where the family is not going to go away, any of that. You're really coming to a better place. But there's things that are coming to you that you're like, oh my God, just if it's one more thing, I don't know that I can take it. I know what I know, but is my belief enough, right? And so that's kind of what you're struggling with here, but it's going to break through. It is going to break through. And in your 10th position, the overall outcome of what you'll be dealing with in the month of August, you have the 9 of coins. This is an offering coming to you. Let me say this, Saggy. I know there's a lot of things that if people offer you, you're like, yeah, I'm scared. I don't know what, and you kind of can get in that fear a little bit. Don't. Just say yes. If it's not going to be for you, it will automatically fall through. Okay? So whatever offering you get from anybody, whether it's help, whether it's the littlest thing, whether it's this position that maybe you don't think that you want, say yes. Just say yes and do it. And I'm telling you, if it's not for you, it's going to fall through and you're not going to have to do it. So whatever this, because this is going to get you to that vibration, that frequency of abundance. Right here is not the frequency of abundance, but this is where you're at. Your abundance, your life is here. And to get you there, you have these little offers, these little opportunities, right? So don't say no, say yes. And it will fall through if it's not for you. It just will fall through. I've seen this happen many, many times. I had to talk to the Aquarians about this. They keep overthinking it and not doing it, and it's because of fear. It's because they've had it shut down so many times, right? Well, that's kind of where you're at. But this offer, see, it's a coin. It can grow into something big, but you have to put the energy and you have to take it, right? And so there's going to be little offers throughout the month. Take them. If they're not for you, the universe knows, your higher self knows, and it will fall through. All right, my gorgeous ones, I love you, love you, love you. Have a great, wonderful month. I'll see you in September. Bye.